live from Neo Vulcan today as breaking news happens in the SmallHat channel. The fifth column, also known as 5C, raided the SmallHat Discord server. Find out that and much more today on the 11th article of SmallHat News. Let's get started with some breaking news coming out of the SmallHat Discord server today. The fifth column has found the original Copenheimer video and has started to raid the SmallHat Discord server. If you didn't know, the fifth column is a Minecraft group dedicated to stuff. Please search this topic at your own discretion, as I really do not want to search this. I want to be a neutral party in this. Here live today is SmallHat talking about what has happened yesterday evening. SmallHat, what was the raid that occurred last night? The raid that occurred last night was a result of a positive reaction from the leaders of a fifth column, a Minecraft group whose values are no this tree, no racism, and no this phobia. The reason why I'm talking about this is because, well, who wants this stuff to be taken down, am I right? It started on a Saturday evening for me when I got a notification. What? I said. Turns out that the fifth column had somehow found my video and it was pinging it to the entire server. Then I checked the Discord server. Sure enough, there is a ton of people from the fifth column, such as members, fanboys, executives, etc., who are in the VC. Now, I did have a lot of experience from these people quite some time ago, which was on April 9th of 2022. In short, what happened was members of the fifth column had gone on our server, not actually make a lot of a mess because we didn't have any strange objects existing on our server, and we actually got screenshots with them, one of them being with Orson, the founder of the fifth column. Now, back to the main story. One of the people I noticed that had joined the Discord server was Orson, and I was like, oh, this guy, I know him. As soon as I started speaking, I was like, where's Orson? Since that was one of the first people I remembered from the fifth column at that time. He joined, and I was going crazy. In my mind, I was like, how is this real? This wasn't the positive response I expected tonight. Comments were just flooding in, and I kept thinking if I should make a sequel. And given that, so much views came in, it would be good to make a sequel with all of the members of the fifth column. Should I make a SmallHat, will you do a redo of the video if given enough time? Actually, yes, I will. If the people of the fifth column are willing to do an interview with their thoughts and perspective on the whole thing, I would make a follow-up redo or a sequel to the original video. It's already 1.5 years old, and it's still a very new and refreshing topic like it was when I first covered it. The one concern I have, though, is with the people I know from the other sides of the Minecraft community. Will they get angry at me for cooperating with the people who griefed their server? Will I lose connections because of this? Those are the questions that need to be answered before I move on with anything. Do you think they would accept? As far as I know, they could possibly do that given that one of the real members has reached out for me for a renewed version of the original, but as for right now, the question can be perceived as vague and not guaranteed. Anything else you would like to share to the people here at SmallHat News? Yes, there is. Since the fifth column has posted it to everyone on their server, I have gotten 200 views in the last 20 hours as a result. The Discord server has actually remained peaceful for the time being, which is good. I would also like to elaborate to anyone watching that this SmallHat News thing is a tradition, which was started in 2020 under the Mindustry name News Team on an old server I used to play on. An extra part from the comments was that the famous user Hermetic Clock, featured in a ton of 2B2T videos, had commented on my video. I'm quite surprised from what happened last night, and I will continue to see how this will play out in the coming days and weeks. Thank you, SmallHat, for the information you have given us.